Hello YouTube, welcome back to some more GT2 A-Spec. And I think today, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to tackle the US Nationals. And I think I know how I want to do this. I was kind of like looking around, like trying to figure out like how I really wanted to do this exactly. But I think I know what I want to do. And I haven't really tested to make sure it works because, you know, why would I? I'm stupid, you know. But I think what I'm going to start with, this ACR, this neon, because I do need a neon anyway for the one make. So I'm going to get this ACR neon for like 9K. And then I think it said for the beginning one, which is what I'm gonna go for with this car, is I believe it's a 246 is that's required. So obviously I'm like about 100 down, but in terms of power, but I haven't played this in a while, so it's like I'm kind of just like still trying to get into it, but so I don't know exactly which I want to do, because obviously I could just do tires and just be like, hey, I'm overpowered, I win, because tires are busted in this fucking game, but I don't think I want to, I'm trying not to go for that, in all honesty. I could do like a single NA tune-up, and maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a weight reduction or something, but you know, I'm gonna do that. You know what? Let me do that. Like, I do have like a PT, I believe it's like a PT concept or something. It's like the PT Spider, I think it's called, which would have actually worked for this, but I figured that I do need this car anyway, and I don't know, I'm trying to use unique cars. I'm trying to use different cars, obviously, because like, I don't know, I like using different cars. I don't know. So yeah, this is the one we're doing right here at the Seika. I know there's these ones down here that's like 591 and 690, but we're gonna go for this one. Hopefully this is enough. If it isn't, then I guess you'll see me when I say, well, I fucking suck or something. So, here we go. Alright, so that didn't freaking work because there was a Ford Ka that was just like miles ahead, as per usual in this fucking game. And, like, I'm sorry, like, it's just frustrating. Like, this game is actually just incredibly frustrating. Because it's just like, it's just randomly out of nowhere, there's just a car that just magically goes 50 miles an hour faster than everyone else. It's like they're always 5 miles ahead for absolutely no reason. And it's just like, I just don't get it. I just don't fucking get it. Like, why would a car be that far ahead for no reason? And it was a Ford Ka. Like, a Ford fucking Ka. There was another Dodge Neon, there was a Mercury Cougar, there was a Focus, and the car that's miles ahead is a Ford Ka. The reason I got third as well is just because I went wide on that fucking corner. Like I way overbrake the corner. Or I way, you know what I mean. If you know about car stuff, you know what I mean. But then magically, all of a sudden, the Ford Ka was like still, magically all of a sudden, the Ford Ka was just like close to the competition all of a sudden, as soon as I wasn't in second place. Again, explain to me how that makes any sense. Anyway, it's at number fucking 2. Alright, well, attempt number 2. Hopefully this works. And I keep forgetting to change that setting on my game. Because I'm dumb. The setting that, you know, makes the camera consistent to what I want. But yeah, so I did try this car. I talked about when I already know it's going to get, you know, cut out and stuff, but I just talked about this car and I was like, this car's pretty nice, and I was going to go with the Focus, but I instead chose this one because, like, for one, either way I needed either a Focus or a Neon, and I opted with a Neon because of the power difference for one, and two, I just like the Neon a lot. I always liked the Neon. Ever since Dub Edition, I liked the Neon a lot. At least I think that was like the first time I've actually used the Neon. It was in Dub Edition, and I just loved it. Also, apologies for the yeet on the carousel. Not the carousel, the fucking the corkscrew. That's a completely different track. The bullshit I was talking about there. But yeah. But no, I talked about how this car is like a really cool car and stuff. I don't know why. It's just like, as a starter car, I always liked it. Compared to, like, the Eclipse or... Like, compared to cars like the Eclipse or the, OK Ford Ka out of nowhere. I need to look at the Ford Ka and see how powerful that is, because that makes no fucking sense. Just... Like, how? Is the Ford Ka just that... There's no way. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me, like... I don't know. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know, but... A lot of the things happen in this fucking game, just, to me, just doesn't make sense. And I think it's just... And again, I will still say this, like, I feel like it still has to do with... I still feel like it has to do with just the way this game works, and it's just so weird how it works. And I've said this already as well, as like, I'm also kind of just rusty as well. But yeah. And somehow the Ford Ka is just like there. Alright, well that's... At least I won, you know what? There we go. There's a win. Holy God. Yeah, I need to look at this Ford Ka, because this makes no sense to me. But either way, that's a dub. I get the money, and it should be a car? No, it's not a car. Wait. Oh yeah, that's only in those, right. Let me just save. But yeah, I'll see you when I get to the Ford Ka thing, because, yeah. Alright, anyway, so we need to get 591 for the next one, so what I'm going to do is, I think... How much was this one? This was 526. But... I don't remember how I wanted to do this, because I actually did have an idea. want to try this. You know what? I kind of want to try the 2D real quick. The Chaparral 2D. And let's see how this works. I know it's against, like, 591, so it's, like, against... So I'm, like, over 100 horsepower behind, but, like, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. If this goes bad again, you know, you'll know. Alright, attempt 2 on this shit. You wanna know what happened? Basically, I literally was winning. Oh, God. Oh, come on! I was literally winning, and then on the last lap, I literally made a huge mistake on the corkscrew and died. Basically, I did the equivalent of dying on the corkscrew. But yeah, this car can definitely do it. Like, I was actually in the lead. I actually was winning. So I know this is doable. Like, I know this is 100% possible. But yeah, it's really cool that you can see, like, the GT90 and the Indigo here. It is really nice to see. I haven't seen these cars since, I didn't even need the brake. I don't know why I did that. I know you can take that, like, not flat out, but you can take it with, like, with a little bit off the gas. Oh, there's the GT90 dying. That shit does happen, which is kind of funny. But the Series 1 is like the one that's just like all the way back there and just not fast. I will say, like, the one thing that kind of sucks about this car is that it has a really long first gear. Which means it basically, it accelerates on a, maybe. But when it gets going, oh, it gets going. Like, almost to the point to where you barely need second gear. Like, of course you do need second gear, but... obviously, but... But yeah, like, it gets freaking going. Like, you get 120 on just one gear. That's crazy to me. But yeah, basically what happened is that I went too far right there. Like, basically what happened there was that I went... It was not even the corkscrew itself, it was before the corkscrew. It was that little lip on the... like, when you're entering the corkscrew. And I took it, like, too much to the right. And it just, like, it loves to bounce your car up, and it, like, literally, like, knocked me out, pretty much. So that's literally what happened, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen again. But yeah, like, that's basically what happened, and it was kind of funny, I will say that. Like, it was, I don't know, and plus, like, I like this. I kind of found this amusing, so I'm actually kind of, like, I'm not too upset, you know? Like, I'm not too upset about it. Like, I'm actually kind of glad it happened a little, because, like, it makes it so I can do this. It makes it so I can, like, watch this entertainment again, you know? Because, honestly, like, this is probably amusing. Like, this is honestly, like, the most amusing race I have ever seen in this game. Just because of this track. It's just the track. And the car's going incredibly fast and stuff. That make it amusing, I think. But yeah. at all. And then you got the Series 1 that's just there. It exists. It's participating, you know. It's getting a little participation trophy. You know? But yeah, like, this car, while it is a little weird, it's actually pretty nice. I will say it's the most competition I'm getting from this actually, because before I wasn't getting any competition. Before I was getting no competition at all. Like, it actually was pretty easy once I got first. Alright, and with that, survive the corkscrew, so that means most likely, and Indio is actually winning a fight, which is actually good for me. That might have been costly. No, I got this. I don't need to block. I got this. The black Indigo. But yeah. As much as I don't want to stop doing that race, you gotta move on. And with that, I'll figure out what car to drive for round 3. Alright, so I was thinking, and I'm thinking for round 3, I'm thinking I will use the Copperhead. This Copperhead that we got. Because why not? You know, I mean, I don't know when else. I don't know when else I'm gonna really use it, you know. And this is going to be an interesting race since it does go up to 690. So this is not exactly going to be easy, I feel like. I mean, I was using the chop roll, so I don't know. But anyway, let's get into it. All right, what's our competition here? Ooh, a Celine. Ooh. I see a Viper. I see some Cobra Daytonas. And I see that Saline. I will say probably the only reason I'd probably say the Copperhead is probably gonna win is because of its weight. It has some weight. It has some, like, a weight advantage, I feel like. It might. Possibly. Because it is under 2,000 pounds. It is under 2 tons. So it is possible that that could be part of it. And it is really nice to control, I will say that. It is good to control. Like, it actually feels like a genuinely nice car. Well, in the mid to high range. The low range, yeah, that was a bit, questionable, let's say. You gotta, like, catch it a bit, it feels like. That was a bit too wide there. I'm trying not to go too wide, but it's just like, I am using different cars, and like, I'm trying to like learn them. while in the middle of a race where I'm worrying about the people behind me because like that's just how I am. I guess I could talk about this. And this will probably date the video, but tomorrow I'm actually going to my first auto show in like I don't know how many years actually. It's been like over at least a decade, I want to say. Yeah, it's gonna be my first auto show in like at least a decade, and I'm actually kind of excited. And it's not just because of the auto show itself. There's also a different reason. But if you follow my Twitter, if you actually follow my Twitter, then I will probably be posting pictures and stuff. I'll probably be posting pictures and stuff and posting the reason why that this is actually as exciting as, to me at least. Because honestly, like, it's actually really interesting. And I honestly can't wait to talk about it. But yeah, I'm going to my first auto show, and it's like, I know, like, nobody really knows where I live, besides, like, these, I think the minor hints I've ever posted, which is, like, which isn't really much, in all honesty. I did not break as well as I wanted to. God damn it. I think I got a better turn on that one, though. God, this fucking Viper, please. But no, like I said, I'm like actually excited to talk about it. Please break. What the? Why are you suddenly not fucking breaking well enough? What the fuck? Like that was me holding the brakes the whole time. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, like, I never really talked about where I live and all that. It's like, because, you know, I'm kind of like afraid of really talking about where I live exactly, because, you know, like, internet stuff. You know, it's the internet and all that. But like, like, all I really talk about usually is, like, I'm East, like, obviously, well, it's not really East Coast, because, like, East Coast is more like, at least to me, East Coast is more like New York and stuff like that. Like, I would say that's East Coast. And I would say I'm more, like, in the, not really the center, but, like, I guess if you considered the northern part of the Middle Eastern of the United States, I don't fucking, I know someone's gonna listen to that and be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know. I don't, yeah. There. But yeah. But either way, that is all of the U.S. Nationals. And with that, get a new car, and yeah, well, let's see what that car is. But yeah, like I said, just be sure to follow me on Twitter and all that, and you'll have that information. You'll be able to see pictures and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited. But either way, let's see what car we got. Because being that it's a Nationals, I would assume it's like probably like a race car or something. Which for this, I'm not sure which one it would be. We already have a Copperhead. So it's a Camaro. 725. Ooh. I'll be honest, I did not expect a Camaro to have 725. Okay. And I know there's like, when I was looking through here, I was looking at ones I have like almost completed as well from the sessions that I've done, and there's like the Pure Sports Car Cup that I haven't completed. But it says 591. So I'm trying to think if I have a car that does that. Because I was looking through the car list, and I was seeing that it said it was like a TVR, there was like an NSX. I think it was this one, specifically. But obviously they're more powerful, so it's just like... Yeah. And I didn't know, like, people probably... And I know there's like a trick. Well, not a trick, but there's like grindy. There's like a grind you can do to get like money and stuff. There's like a money grind. But like I know about that. I just don't know how I feel about doing it. Because I mean, I'd rather, you know, go through the game and just play it like the way I've been doing it. It depends on how it depends on how grindy it gets later on. Like, if it's actually to the point to where I'll have to grind money, then maybe. Then I might actually have to. I might just have to say fuck it and just take it. But yeah, so it was like, I think it was like this one. I think it was this one that actually was the one they had. The Cervera 4.2. Specifically that color. Or was it that one? I think it was Macalio, actually. Alright, so I'm just going to say fuck it and just... I think I'm going to just buy a Corvette. Do I want dark purple or bright purple? I think I want the dark one, actually. Now that I think about it. So I don't know why I backed down. Stupid. Yeah. This is expensive, but I am going to need a Corvette eventually. Alright, so what I instead decided to do is I'm instead deciding to just say screw it. Where's the car? I mean, the Cobra is a pile of dog shit to me. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry, but I don't know if anybody's gonna give me shit for this, but I'm just gonna use the Copperhead. I don't care. Honestly, I'm just tired of this fucking race. And hopefully I can actually just use it. Thank you. I tried with a Corvette, and the car is just a piece of shit, and it just fucking using better tires just somehow made it worse. Explain how that makes sense. It just made it more fucking understeery. So I'm just using this because I just don't care. I am just tired of this race. I feel like this is still going to be annoying, but... because of how the AI is in this fucking game, but... whatever. Or not because there's not a TVR here. I don't know. Sorry if this is, like, actually, like, too easy or something, but just, like, I don't know. I think I did this on a stream as well, and I was just, like, it got even more annoying, because I swear I remember doing it, trying to do this with a, Cobra, and it just fucking sucked as well. So, yeah, like, unfortunately, it is this. Like, unfortunately, I am, like, it's easy, but it's just, like, I don't know what the fuck to use. In all honesty, I really do not know what I would use. I actually have no idea, because, like I said, I tried a Corvette, because I know I needed it for a one make, and honestly, I wanted to use a Corvette. But, honestly, the Corvette was driving like fucking dog shit, so I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. And the TVR I would actually want is just like, I just didn't know what else to use, because I was going to use a TVR, but I was just like, I just didn't know what. And just like, I don't know why. Like, I talked about this on stream, when I did stream this game. I just do not like this game compared to GT1. I just don't. And I don't know what about it. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of cars, yeah, there's a lot of, like, I like the variety of races, like, using different cars, and having to use different cars and stuff like that. I like that. Like, I do think that's really fucking cool. It's just the AI I don't like. Just the way the AI is in this game is so fucking weird. Like for some reason out of nowhere, there's just like one car that's like, that can just go 50 miles per hour, or not 50 miles per hour, but like, they just go like 5 miles ahead of every my brain. 5 miles ahead of everyone else, and I look at that and I'm just like, how? And sometimes it's like, it's a car that makes no fucking sense. Like, for example, there was one where there was a Ford Ka that was, like, ahead of everyone else. And I'm just like, how? It's a Ford Ka. Explain that. Like, it's a Ford Ka. Like, how is a Ford Ka beating literally every other car? And it's not like they're cars that are, like, under 100 horsepower. Like, these are cars like a Focus, these are a Neon, shit like that. And a Mercury Cougar. And I'm, like, looking at this, I'm like, how the fuck is this Ford Ka even anywhere fucking remotely close to the competition? And it's either this game, or it's just the mod. Or it's, like, the A-Spec mod that's causing it, and I just don't understand it. But it's frustrating nonetheless. Anyway, I didn't know I get this car. I didn't know I get this car from this. Oh, okay. Well, now we got exhaust skin. That's good, actually. That's actually good. Because the next time I do this, I am thinking that we might tackle the UK Nationals or the French Nationals. Yeah, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. There is the mid-engine challenge, which I still need to figure out some shit for. I think high-speed ring, maybe, something, I don't know. I'll figure out something. I still have to figure out luxury sedan. Ugh. But yeah, I'll figure out something. But anyway, that's gonna be all, though. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. Appreciate it. Subscribe if you are brand new. Everyone who, from what I saw, everyone who watches these are actually not subscribed. So I would appreciate it if you actually do enjoy these and actually want to come back. And, with all that said, I hope you all have a great day or night. And I'll see you all in the next time.